So the aim of today's lab session is to generate these three modulated signals. One is ASK, FSK, PSK. So in ASK, depending upon your message signal, your amplitude of the carrier is varied. So if at all your amplitude of the carrier is varied in accordance with the message signal, that comes under amplitude modulation. And if the data is digital data, then your amplitude will be switching from one amplitude to another amplitude. That's why the name ASK. Okay. So in amplitude modulation and in ASK, your amplitude of the carrier is varied. That's the point you need to understand. Normal amplitude modulation వచ్చేసరికి మీ మెసేజ్ సిగ్నల్ అనలాగ్ ఉంటుంది. That's why it is called as amplitude modulation. ASK కి వచ్చేసరికి మీ మెసేజ్ సిగ్నల్ ఏముంటుంది, డిజిటల్ డేటా. సో వన్స్ అండ్ జీరోస్ ఉంటాయి. సో 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక amplitude వస్తుంది, 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంకో amplitude వస్తుంది. So that means your amplitude is basically switching between one amplitude to another amplitude. That's why the name ASK. So coming to FSK, frequency shift key, your frequency of the carrier is switching from one frequency to another frequency. So మీ digital data 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక type of frequency generate అవుతుంది. మీ digital data 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంకో type of digital data generate అవుతుంది. Similarly PSK కి వచ్చేసరికి phase. So for 1 the carrier will be having one phase, and for 0 it will be having another phase. So there will be a difference in the phase. I hope you understood the difference between ASK, FSK, PSK. I hope you are able to see the slide which is showing how the waveforms looks like. So the first waveform is regarding ASK. This is regarding ASK. This is PSK, and this is regarding FSK. So this is your digital data. So 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. This is your digital data. And this is ASK. So as the name itself indicates, the amplitude of the carrier is varied in accordance to your message signal, instantaneous value of message. Since here the instantaneous value is 0, your output will also have 0. Here it is 1, so whatever is the carrier, that will be coming as output. Again 1, again same carrier. Again 0, there will be no output. So this will be repeated in ASK, your amplitude of the carrier. Here this is phase. So whenever you talk about phase, so this is your S1 of t. So that is your carrier. Okay. So that is your carrier. And whenever you have 0, you can do it either ways. మీరు 0 కి S1 of t తీసుకొని 1 కి pi radians phase shift తీసుకోవచ్చు, లేదా 0 ని phase shifted version తీసుకొని దీన్ని S1 of t అన్న తీసుకోవచ్చు. You can do it either ways. So in this present case, what I am doing is I am taking the signal for 0 as S1 of t and signal for 1 as phase shifted version. Okay. So this is S1 of t. Then whenever there is 1, this becomes S2 of t, where S2 of t, we already know there is a phase shift of pi. There is a phase shift of pi degrees or 180 degrees or pi radians. So whenever you are having such a S2 of t, this becomes minus of S1 of t. ఇది minus of S1 of t ఎందుకు వచ్చిందో మనం ఆల్రెడీ లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ లో డిస్కస్ చేసాం. ఇఫ్ నాట్, ఐ విల్ ఆల్సో షో యూ. సో S1 of t ఏమవుతుందండి, ఐఎమ్ నాట్ టేకింగ్ ద యాంప్లిట్యూడ్ పార్ట్. cos 2pi fct ఉందనుకుంది. ఓకే, బట్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఫిగర్ ఐ థింక్ దిస్ ఈస్ మైనస్ cos 2pi. సో S2 of t ఏమవుతుంది, minus cos of 2pi fct plus pi. So whenever there is a pi plus theta, this becomes minus cos 2pi fct. So this becomes cos 2pi fct. So where finally you can write h2 of t as minus s1 of t. So if this is s1 of t, that is minus cos 2 pi fct you are taking, then for the data whenever it is 1, you will get h2 of t which is minus s1 of t. So you can see that's why there is a phase shift. So actually ఇక్కడ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవ్వాలి, అది మళ్ళీ ఇన్వర్టెడ్ గా ఎందుకు స్టార్ట్ అయ్యింది అంటే బికాస్ యువర్ h2 of t is minus s1. So this will be continued and this is what is your PSK. So coming to FSK, in FSK your frequency of the carrier will be varied. So 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ క్యారియర్ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది, లెట్ us assume the carrier frequency is f1, and 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు let us assume the carrier frequency is f. So this will be repeated for all the data and whatever you obtain, that is your FSK. So 1 ఉన్నప్పుడు the carrier frequency is f2 and 0 ఉన్నప్పుడు it is f1. So basically s1 of t is cos 2 pi f1t and s2 of t is cos 2 pi f2t. సో ఈ రెండు జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. సో ఏఎస్కేకి వచ్చేసరికి ఏమవుతుందండి మీ s1 of t. సో s1 of t is 0. So I am taking the first thing as s1 of t, okay, and s2 of t as cos 2 pi fc. So these are the output signals for the given symbols, okay. So ఈ output signals ne we are representing it in the form of continuous time domain. So that's why you are looking your signal something like this, okay. I hope you understood the point how we got that ASK, FSK and PSK.